Glory, glory, Man United! Welcome to a new season of the Premier League. And it's just awesome, Max, to see Manchester United take on Leeds United in the War of the Roses. All right, then. Now, let's see how this match progresses. And if you guys are watching this at a later date, it's, of course, the first match of the Premier League for Manchester United and Leeds United. Yesterday, a shock result. Brentford, newly promoted, defeated Arsenal. So just goes to show that anything can happen in soccer, anything can happen in sports, and there is no point in making predictions. But that being said, I will predict a Manchester United win here to kick off their campaign in style. And of course, we are going to be finding out who we play in the Champions League later this month at the end of August. All right, then, let's settle down and watch Manchester United playing Leeds United. So, first of all, the newest signing, Jadon Sancho, is in the reserves, in the substitutes. And it's a very last season team. The best performers, I would say, of last season are in the team right now. And one corner has already been taken. This is the second corner for Manchester United. And collected by the goalkeeper, who has played it up. Bamford was taken down by James, but no foul there. And De Gea, who was back in the goal for Manchester United, passes up the ball. All right. So Fred and McTominay are playing in the holding midfielder positions. Van Bissaka is on the right. He's got a new sort of blonde ponytail, bleached ponytail, I'll say. All right. And Maguire and Lindelof taking up the center defensive positions. And Pogba with a blue and white streak on the right side of his head, in his hair. And it's been a good start for the first 4 minutes of this match. The Manchester United faithful are back in numbers at Old Trafford and they are making themselves heard. It's almost deafening in my headphones. And I think I'll turn down the volume a bit because I just realized that I might be shouting without even realizing it. Okay. All right, De Gea keeps the ball in at the back line. Nice play through by Fernandes. McTominay plays through to Greenwood. Greenwood takes a sort of weak shot at goal and the shot was going slightly off target, but no harm done to the Leeds United goal. And McTominay snuffing out Leeds progression. And there is a foul on Bruno Fernandes. Bruno didn't have the best Euro campaign, but hopefully he will be back to his electric best. And Bruno Fernandes taking his time to tie up his shoelaces. Okay, it was offside, and it seems that Daniel James was trying to get back onside, but he took a step ahead of the defense line of Leeds, and it's an offside that Leeds are taking right now. Bielsa, Marcos Bielsa is one of the legendary coaches in football, and he's brought Leeds United, quite a bit of glory in his years here. He got them promoted, and he got them a championship, if I remember. Oh, and that was a good try by Leeds, and McTominay had to head it out, and Leeds United have a corner. So this is the first corner of the match for Leeds United. All right. Let's see how this goes. It's a short corner, but it seems that it's going to be retaken. It seems that the referee was not happy with the shoving going on in the Manchester United penalty box. And another short corner, he's teed it up. And in the end, the set piece does not work out for Leeds United. And the captain of Leeds United is put in an off side position. Okay. Whoa. De Gea was trying to play out a long ball to the left flank, but it was intercepted by the head of a Leeds United player and goes out of play for a throw in to Manchester United. And Pogba tries to play the ball through and manages to do it for Dan James. Dan James is unable to keep it inside. Tom Heaton is one of the goalkeepers who has come back to Manchester United after 11 years. So let's see how these new signings are going to play into Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's plans for the season. And there weren't as many additions as some might have expected. Oh! And Melier had to be on his toes because there was a little bit of a misplaced back pass by Leeds United. And Melier just got a hand to it and denied Greenwood. So that's another corner, the third corner of the match for Manchester United. Okay, we are in the 11th minute, approaching the 12th. And Harry Maguire heads the ball out instead of into the goal. All right. Melier had to reach up quite high and ensure that the deflected shot of Greenwood, or rather the deflected pass that his defender was trying to send, did not end up in the back of the net. And here we go. Aaron Wan-Bissaka trying to play some fast football, and that should be a goal. Paul Pogba does not manage to finish. That is a good passage of play for Manchester United, and that was just a great ball for Paul Pogba. Well, he did a step over and took a left-footed shot, which went the wrong side of the post for Manchester United and the right side of the post for Leeds United. Uh, a chance missed, and that will go down as an off-target shot. Let's see if Manchester United are able to pull off a few more passages of play like this. And I think that's another corner. This is the fourth corner. So Luke Shaw, who had quite an impressive Euro campaign, is lining up to take the corner. And quite a few Red Devils waiting in the Leeds United penalty box, but the referee is having a word with them to keep calm and carry on. Okay. It's not too much love lost between the Leeds United defenders and Manchester United forwards. Meslier takes a punch at the ball, and it's a huge crowd, but in the end, it goes out for a Leeds United throw-in. Oh, finally, they've given Bielsa a little stool to sit on because he used to crouch down on his haunches, and that was his, default position during Leeds United matches. All right, Dallas seems to have a little niggle on his left foot, but it doesn't seem like anything major. Leeds United making a way forward from the right flank. And that was quite close. Lindelof managing to send the ball out for a corner. And I think it could have been snuffed out on the right flank, but it has resulted in a corner for Leeds United, the second corner for Leeds. Again, they take a short corner. This time, the ball floated in from the second touch and kind of cleared out, but the final shot by Harrison was straight at De Gea, who had very little problems in palming it and getting a hold of it. And the ball given away cheaply on the left flank. Now there's lots of space for Leeds United in the middle. And Wan-Bissaka has been back passed. De Gea had to save because that shot by Cleach was headed into the bottom right corner of the Manchester United goal. So Leeds United are showing that they still have that goal scoring prowess, and they've been working on their set pieces as well as their open play. Manchester United are creating chances, but as always, Red Devils expect more from their team than any other. And the ball is out of control for Harrison. Bielsa looking pensive. The possession is almost evenly divided, 54% to Manchester United and Leeds to 46%. All right. And battle in the midfield going on. The ball is played back all the way to Melier, who passes it to the right flank. Leeds United trying to make their way up the right, and play has been stopped for a foul on Ailing. The foul was apparently by Paul Pogba. Yes. All right. So Leeds United are taking a foul kick. All right. So we are into the first 15 minutes of the new season, and there have been a couple of close calls from both sides, and it seems like it's going to be a tough contest. But 18 minutes is way too early to call the game in any team's favor. What I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to share this stream on Twitter so that Premier League for India is made aware of the fact that I live stream Manchester United matches. All right, here we go. That was quick. Okay, that's done. And okay, let's see if Manchester United can make anything out of this. Attempt at goal is not going to materialize, and a little bit of sunshine on Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. That's a foul. That's going to be a foul on McTominay. And good sportsmanship between Harrison and McTominay. So the main battle is going on in the midfield because there are skirmishes and there are rapid fire exchange of possession. Oh, and intercepts. This should be a goal. And Dan James did an excellent job of keeping the ball in and centering it. He made a good run, but it was almost the opening goal for Manchester United's 2021-22 season. Let's see how the rest of the match goes. Okay. Fred with a flighted ball towards Pogba, but the Leeds defenders have got a hold of it. All right. Van Bissaka. Maguire making his way up the center of the field and passing to Paul Pogba, who is crowded out by Leeds United players, still manages to keep the ball, and Dan James, but it's offside. So there have already been 2-3 offsides in this match, which shows the attacking intent of both these teams. And that's a good thing because both Manchester United and Leeds United are well known to be goal scoring teams, attacking teams. And it was only a 2-3 seasons ago situation in which Manchester United used to sit back and try and hold possession, park the bus like Mourinho used to employ tactics. But yeah, it is another corner for Leeds United. Jaden, yeah, man, hoping for a 6-2 again. So, yeah, excellent. And thanks for the like. And I'm sorry that I can't show the match, but that would be breaching, private piracy laws and whatnot. But yeah, thanks again for watching along, and I would love more comments like that. Even if we can't get a 6-2, I would be happy with just a win, wouldn't you? And always nice to find fellow Manchester United supporters online. All right, David De Gea plays out the ball from the back, and we are into the 23rd minute of the first match for Manchester United and Leeds. Okay, again, the midfield is proving to be the main place of contest between these two sides. Space on the left, but once again, the cross is intercepted. There is, a bit of a 1-2 between Fernandes and Pogba, air balls and head balls. Yes, Varane has been announced and he will be playing a part in the forthcoming matches. And also, hopefully, we will get to see Sancho in the second half. If not, then at least in the final, 20 odd minutes, the way Solskjaer always makes his substitutions. There we go. Sancho is on the screen along with Andreas Pereira. And I think that Sancho will get his debut if Manchester United have a lead. Even better if they have a comfortable lead when we head into the final quarter of this game. Because as for now, I don't think that Solskjaer is going to make any, substitutions in halftime. But there is still, it's just halfway through the first half, and anything goes, right? Just like Brentford defeated Arsenal yesterday, which was a huge shock. And I guess Arsenal were just too complacent. Oh, come on. That was not a nice fall. But all right. Melier has played out the ball from the Leeds United goal towards the left flank, and Leeds United making their way up the left flank. Oh, and still managing to hold position. It's going to be a foul for Leeds United. Okay, that does not seem very... okay. I think this is going to be... Yes, I agree. Arsenal is a complete mess. Tottenham, I mean, they show signs of, brilliance, and they have such good players, but, they falter, except for that season in which they reached the Champions League final, right? But that seems so long ago. So, yeah, football is like completely unpredictable, man. And it really bugs me to say this, but Manchester City have been maintaining their good run for a decent amount of time. All right, nothing comes from the Leeds United free kick, and it's going to be a goal kick for Manchester United. All right, so yeah, talking about Arsenal, I think they were taking Brentford way too lightly, and that is what resulted in their downfall. So a very bad start for Arsenal for this season. Not that I'm sad about it, in fact I couldn't be happier. It was an excellent result for us. All right, and let's see where Van der Sar decides to throw this. Absolutely, buddy. Everyone who is saying that can, but fourth and fifth, look, last season, I will say that we managed to reach second because of the bad performance of a couple of the other teams like Liverpool and all, Chelsea and all, Leicester included. But I think we were in a good position most of the time, and the progress of the team has been something to really appreciate, because finally Ole is, he's gotten the team back into that striking, looking goal scoring opportunities mindset, looking to score, I was going to say. And that in itself is what wins matches and what finally wins titles. Because it's not like you can, not score goals and still keep waiting for other teams to slip up or for the goal difference to go your way. So the way that Manchester United used to be in the Ronaldo era, in the Sir Alex Ferguson era, it's kind of coming back into that mindset, I think, especially last season. And the way that they performed, uh, even in the Europa League, was commendable. It was, of course, losing on penalties is never a nice experience. And all right. So the passage of play that went on right now, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. That Bruno got the ball slightly before the half line and he carried it up, and Dan James was making that run from the right flank to try and get on the end of that through ball. So I think good tidings. And fourth and fifth, come on. You're right. A lot of our Cavani was a great addition to the team because he has an eye for goal and has that poacher mentality, and he was scoring phenomenally. This time around, let's see if, like you say, we can be more clinical, because losing possession in the middle of the pitch is something that needs to be worked on. I can see right now that the midfielders are, they're going for the ball, and when they lose possession, they are actually trying to win the ball back rather than waiting for their teammates to block out the other team. And Bruno making his way up the right. Oh, he puts across the goal, and Greenwood was sliding in, but unfortunately, a little too far away from him, but good play. So this is the kind of thing that we are looking for. We are looking for Manchester United to not just create more chances, but to convert more chances. And you are very right, Jaden, in saying that, uh, the conversion rate, the eye for goal, and the way that Pogba, Fernandes, even Fred, the way that they can come on. Oh, Bruno opens the scoring for Manchester United, and Bruno Fernandes has got the breakthrough. Just what I was saying, that Bruno, Pogba, Fred, midfielders have the capability in Manchester United to get that finishing touch. And this was a great, great team effort. One guy in the stands has a placard that says, "Bruno, can I have your t-shirt, please?" But yeah, this was good stuff. McTominay gets a pass to Paul Pogba. Pogba gives a flighted, very tough ball to Bruno, and Bruno gets it down with his right foot brilliantly and just manages to squeeze it past Meliers, under Melier. And even though Melier got a leg to it, it bounces into the Leeds United goal. And there we have it. Manchester United's first goal of the 2021-22 season has been scored by Bruno Fernandes. And Ole goes like this. The Manchester United faithful have been treated to the lead by Bruno Fernandes. So just great, and a great start on the half-hour mark. Bruno Fernandes has scored the first goal for Manchester United this season against Leeds United. Let's see if it sets up another 6-2 victory. But only the first goal has been scored as of now. And Manchester United are looking in control of the match. Leeds United, to their credit, have been trying to break down the defense. They've been trying to go down the middle more often than not. They've got a couple of corners, but it's Manchester United who have the lead with Bruno Fernandes scoring. All right, so there's a new thing called the Oracle Cloud win probability, and Manchester United have just topped up their win probability to 74% compared to Leeds United 8%. So that doesn't seem to be a very uh, positive sign for Leeds United. Nevertheless, Luke Shaw tries to take a hit at the Leeds United goal, and yeah. All right. So 33 minutes gone, and Manchester United are 1-0 ahead against Leeds United, courtesy Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes had a lot to do with that Paul Pogba pass, but it goes to show that Pogba and other teammates have that sort of confidence on their forwards and their teammates to be able to give them those tough passes and know that they have the capability to control those balls. And the way Bruno brought down that ball with his right foot and then let it bounce a couple of times and with a left-footed shot put it under Melier and into the goal. So am I, Jaden. So am I. I am very happy as well. And as are all Manchester United fans, especially those at Old Trafford. And with 12 minutes, 15 minutes with stoppage time to go for the first half to end, I think this has been a good half for Manchester United, provided they don't get overconfident and slip up in their defense of this slim lead even now, because Leeds United are a very tenacious side, and Bielsa is obviously going to have some really, really strong words in the dressing room during halftime. So if Manchester United have to run away with those 3 points, they have to score one or two more goals. If Leeds United manage to get an equalizer, that would put a dampener, because yes, absolutely. I do hope that we can score one more before halftime. That would be a nice cushion to have going into halftime, because that would also put Leeds United under a bit of a downer, and mentally they will be looking to catch up rather than equalize. So having a 2-goal lead is very important, because one goal can come in 30 seconds. It can come from a free kick, it can come from a set piece. And that is why it's important to have a 2-goal cushion, because then it allows Manchester United to not just shore up their defense, but to go for the kill with even more confidence. Oh, and Dan James had a great chance to put another one in the back of the net. It was a bit of a lucky passage of play for Manchester United. A couple of ricochets going our way, and Ole knew that that was a wasted shot. So again, Jaden, coming back to what you were saying, this is the area where we need to be more clinical, and you're absolutely right in saying that converting these half chances and these last touches into goals will win us titles. And I'm not just talking about the league, I'm talking about titles, which is what Manchester United should be aiming for. At any point of time, at any point in history, Manchester United have dominated the opposition, and to continue, not just continue, to actually recover that dominant position, we have to get more into the Alex Ferguson style of play, and Ole is finally getting down to that. Ole is infusing that sort of killer mentality into his team. We saw that with so many last minute goals, so many comebacks, last season we were the comeback kings. That's not a good position or a good title to have, but it does show the tenacity which Manchester United's team had last season. And I think if they can convert it into these kind of take the lead, hold on to it, double the lead, try and add goals, keep the pressure on the opposition, that is what is going to send a signal to the opposition that we are a force to be reckoned with. All right, Jaden says we should sign Haaland because I see him as the perfect signing. He will give us the touch we need to win Premier League. You're right, man. You are right. Erling Haaland is a wonderkind. His form sort of dips in and out. Maybe it's more of a youngsters mentality issue. But you are right in saying that he would be a great addition to the team in terms of finishing, in terms of giving Manchester United that killer instinct which defensive lineups will fear. Before the match starts, they will have it in the back of their mind that this guy can, he can be physical, he can hold the ball, he can finish with, strong shots. So I think, yeah, you're right in saying that we need maybe one or two additions to the forward line, and we need those kind of Cavani, Haaland type additions who have that killer instinct, that poacher instinct to score goals even with their backs to the goal, like Rooney, and who have the physical strength, because now English Premier League is very, very physical. So it's kind of, returning to those days when Roy Keane and Eric Cantona used to dominate with their physical presence. And that is the kind of, physical mentality, the kind of tough physical displays that will keep Manchester United on the top of the Premier League. And that is what is going to get us not just near the top, but keep us at the top. I mentioned Manchester City's good form because their defensive lineup is not afraid to get their hands dirty, and they dominate the opposition's forward line so much that the forwards kind of get on the back foot when they are trying to run up against the opposition, the defense. So Manchester United's defense, Harry Maguire, and to a certain extent, I would say Luke Shaw, are kind of physical, but at the same time, I think more than the dispossession game, they have to play the intimidation game. And this is obviously something that we can shore up with Varane coming in. And I'm not sure how Manchester United is going to, rotate the squad, because we are going to be playing in 3-4 competitions again this season. We need a little more depth, but by bringing Pereira and Lingard back into the squad, and by adding Sancho and Varane, Solskjaer has done, a nice job in gathering talent. So now it's up to him how to use that talent in the best way possible, and consider the opposition. So the next game we play is, I think, against Southampton, and he should be giving his players good game time. Like Van de Beek was not utilized enough, I think, in my humble opinion, last season. And rotating the squad also gives them a bit of a competitive mentality amongst each other, to outplay, to give their best performance against the opposition, and to outplay the opposition in such a way that public opinion comes on their side. And I'm not saying that it's a good thing for public opinion to affect team selection, but if a player performs so well that the fans get behind him, like Bruno Fernandes, as soon as he landed in Manchester United's team, as soon as he started playing in Old Trafford, he was a crowd favorite. So another corner for Manchester United, coming back to the match after a lot of discussion about strategy and what we expect from the Red Devils. For those of you who've just joined in, Manchester United have got a 1-0 lead against Leeds United, courtesy Bruno Fernandes. Paul Pogba was the assist provider. It was a hard ball to keep down, but Bruno Fernandes did a great job of controlling and then unleashing a shot under Melier. It took a deflection off Melier's leg, but bounced into the net. And so, as we approach halftime, it's 42 minutes and 14 seconds into the game. Manchester United have displayed good intent, and I think that they should be pumped up in the dressing room during the break. All right. Leeds United trying to make their way up the pitch, but getting crowded out in their own half. And a long ball on the long left flank, but it's too long, and it's going to be a goal kick for Manchester United. And De Gea is not going to be in any hurry to take that goal kick. So Bielsa is obviously getting all worked up on the sidelines, because we know that Bielsa expects a huge performance from his players every time they step on the pitch, and that's what makes a great manager. Solskjaer obviously has his pedigree. He has performed so much for Manchester United, including that world-shattering 1999 treble-winning goal way back in 1999, when I was, I guess, just a teenager. I had just turned a teenager when Manchester United won that final against Bayern. But coming back to this game, we are heading towards halftime, and once again, Pogba loses the ball, but Fred, Van Bissaka, Fernandes, Greenwood passes to Pogba. Pogba passes to James, and James tries a shot, but it trickles down to Melier. And Jaden, my friend, excellent to discuss all this with you. And as I said, always nice to find fellow Manchester United fans. I'm in India, and I hope wherever you are safe and sound. And with that, we head into the added time of the first half of Manchester United versus Leeds United. Please do use these 15 minutes to recharge and join back in to cheer on Manchester United, and make sure that we don't give away this slight 1-goal lead, courtesy Bruno Fernandes from a Paul Pogba assist. All right. And the ball makes it back to the Leeds United goalkeeper, Melier. They are also in no hurry to make a last-minute attempt at Manchester United's goal, taking their time and just passing the ball around. Yep, no intent whatsoever from Leeds United, and the ball is passed back to their goalkeeper. All right, then, this is the end of... All right, Nakul. Hey, man. Okay, so nice. You've taken Jadon Sancho's name, so it's Jadon, right? Jadon is with an O, and that's why I thought you might be a like we call them Firangis, right? But all right, that's the end of the first half, man. And I do recall last season maybe we had had a small interaction, but at that time, of course, you had a different name, I guess. All right, Fernandes scoring the first goal for Manchester United in the Leeds United goal. And see you all at the second half's beginning. Glory, glory, Man United.
1-0 to United after 45.